Hey, this will be a video chart on ENTI. Been a long time since I've done this one, but requests have come in pretty consistently, and it's at one of those points where it looks like it could be safe to do a video chart, or maybe this downtrend is just going to continue. But over the past couple weeks, it has been some nice sideways action, so a potential bottom here. Keep in mind I said potential. I'm not saying anything's for sure, but looking at the chart and the way the price has been reacting over course of past couple weeks, it does look like maybe it's finally found its bottom and it's ready to hopefully start to rebound. But still lots of work to be done. But it's off to, I'd say, definitely say the first maybe one or two steps in terms of trying to establish a bottom. So with that, let's just draw the trusty trend line right here that shows this key area that's acting as support. I'm going to make this an extra thick green line because this is a crucial area of support. If it doesn't hold, then all that means is it's probably going to head all the way down to 0001 because this downtrend will continue. And this example of that, this level up here was a very important area of support. When it fell, you can see that pretty much no mercy. It fell all the way down to here, and this one was tested. Let's see, 4 times over here, 5, 6 before it was violated. This one's been tested 3 times so far. Once again, this support level here is looking like it's kind of taking the shape of this one, where we've had kind of a double bottom move where it's acted as support, came up here, then came back here and tested it. Same thing here, kind of a double bottom upwards move, although not quite as big as that one, and then now working back down to give it another test. Hopefully the results aren't the same, but that's why I say if this one can't hold, probably going to 0001 because when the support level did fall, you can see that the downwards move from there was pretty brutal, and I would expect the same thing here. But so far so good. The level has been holding strong, and if anything, it'd be a good risk versus reward opportunity. You can hop in somewhere down here, set your tight stop loss, and if it violates it, you're out with a controlled loss. But if it does decide to rebound, you could get a very nice gain. So for the daily players, hopefully this is the bottom. And then for the chartist traders that are just looking for a decent trade, this does offer a good risk versus reward setup. But once again, that's assuming you tell yourself where you'd sell at and set that stop loss. Excuse me. Now, in terms of any sort of, well, I guess I haven't even told what this level is. This level that is very key is 0004. So 0004, like I said, has been tested 3 times, and this will be the key area of support on it. There's no other supports right now. All people should be caring about is 0004. Now, in terms of resistance levels, really we only have near term is this blue line here, which is the 10-day simple moving average. You can see that it's been doing a very good job of knocking down the price, and it knocked it down again once here. But if it can be broken, it's got its bigger brother right here, the 20-day simple moving average. That one's valued at 0009. But if you can get above that one, then it's pretty much clear sailing for a very nice move, because really the next resistance level isn't until up here, that level I was talking about earlier, and I'll explain why I call that the next area of resistance, because it corresponds exactly with another moving average. But besides just the simple fact of what I explained over here as being a support level, look right where the 50-day simple moving average is, basically right at that exact same spot. So if it can get above these 2 moving averages, then that will be tough. I'm not going to sugarcoat it and say, oh, that'll be a piece of cake. But if it can, then essentially a blue sky breakout occurs, because really there's not any other resistance until up there. So you'd have a lot of room to work with and possibly get a nice run. Is that guaranteed? That would be going against the trend, and as everybody says, that you gotta trade the trend, and the trend right now is down, but stocks bounce all the time, and if this one does decide to bounce, it could be very profitable. But that's why I say it's a good risk versus reward. You could just risk a very minimal amount, but if it would bounce and let's say even go up halfway, that would still be a very nice gain. So if anything, it's worth at least watching this upcoming week and seeing what transpires. If there are any other questions on the chart, please let me know. If not, I'd encourage you to check out bullwarriorstocks.com. If you go there and sign up for the free newsletter, you'll be sent a free ebook, and with your newsletter subscription, you'll get chart setups, trade ideas, educational pieces, all sorts of things from big boards down to penny stocks. So there's a good variety, something for everybody. It's all free. We've been making some good money with our alerts and so forth. So I'd encourage you to go to the website, sign up, and give it a try. One more time, this was ENTI. Thanks for listening, and enjoy your weekends.